Bluespecs beer reviews, and I'm here with with a beer from Boulevard. I have two more beers to do from them. This is their Black Walnut Ale. It's in their Tasting Room series. I had one other beer, I think it was in their Tasting Room series, that was, I think it was a different, I can't remember what it was. This beer gets a 3.6 on Beer Advocate out of 5, and it is 5.3% alcohol by volume with 22 IBUs. Let's go ahead and crack this thing open and get her into a glass. Nothing at the bottom. Alright, so with that pour we have less. I smell something in the air. I'm not sure what it is, but there's less than a finger of fizzy bubbles, caramel color. The body is an amberish orange. It has like a copper color to it. Is this way this appears in the playback on the camera? But it has like when put in the light, it has like an orange hue. See a lot of small particulate matter floating around here, and there's some bubbles going upward. Let's go ahead and get a smell. I will say automatically it does look somewhat flaccid, and don't normally flaccid is a word that is only used to refer to something else, not having to do with beer or anything that you might consume. Flaccid is a word that that is used in a different way. But when I talk about flaccid with respect to a beer, it's the head didn't last. Head goes away, just goes away, and we have sort of a not much lacing going on. Looks a little flaccid to me. Let's go ahead and get a smell. I'm not sure, like, I don't like walnuts. Like, walnuts are not a thing that I like, just in general. I mean, I do like the smell and taste of like, pecans or walnuts in a beer, even though I don't like to eat the nuts themselves. The flavor of the nuts are very good. Not sure what to think about the smell of this one. This is a malt beverage with natural flavors. This was released in 2017. So let's go ahead and get a sip of this and see what this is about. Whew. Very interesting, to say the least. Very interesting. There's an overall taste of a nuttiness going on, for sure. It reminds me of when I was younger and I would play in the farms and stuff, because I grew up on a farm, and I would either play at my own house, which was on a farm, or one of my friend's house who was on a farm, and play there, and we would find black walnuts coming off a tree and we would eat them. But as an adult, I've never liked walnuts. I just have never liked them. But this taste of this reminds me of that, of a black walnut coming off a tree. Very nice, like a very nice nutty presentation. There's a slight, like a breadiness going on, like a dark breadiness. Like not dark, but it's like a, basically smells and tastes like nutty bread, really. I mean, that's kind of what it is. Mouthfeel is dry, light to medium, very drinkable, very crushable. Definitely enjoying this. Really like this. It's just weird because the reason I don't like nuts, I mean I like peanuts and I like cashews. The reason I don't like those other nuts, like walnuts and pecans, is because I don't like the texture. the texture is just not a good thing for me. I don't like that. So with the beer, when you put the flavor of that in a beer, that removes the element of the texture, and you have just the pure flavor of the nuts. And I think they've done a very, very good job here. But we go ahead and give this beer a solid A, A minus actually. The appearance does throw me off a little bit, but I can feel the bubbles on my tongue a little bit, so it's not entirely flaccid, it just looks that way a little bit. But lower end of excellent. Let me know if you've had the Tasting Room Black Walnut Ale, or if you have any other beers from Boulevard. Boulevard is an awesome company. I love most of the things that they do, especially their smokestack series. Just love it. I love them. I would love to go to Kansas City again. I've been to Kansas City many times because it's one of those cities that's somewhat in proximity to my city. It's not in proximity because it's far away. I live in Omaha, and the few cities that are around me that are like maybe 4 to 8 hours of driving, or 2 to 8 hours of driving, is Chicago, Kansas City, St. Louis, sorta, and Denver, and Minneapolis. Never been to Minneapolis though. But Kansas City is awesome. I really want to go there just for the purpose of doing the tour of the brewery, because I love Boulevard. Let me know your thoughts, and thank you very much for watching.